Boys, I'm tired of hearing this absolute nonsense about he's supposed to start at 7, but it's 7:11. Oh, now it's 7:12. He's so late. He ain't never on time. If it's one of those things where he says he starts at 10 but don't really start till 3 hours later. I'm sick of it, boys. I'm doing the best I can, and I've had enough of this verbal abuse.
The boy's trying.
We're trying, gentlemen. We're trying so hard. This is the first time we've done this live. You guys should have known we were going to have issues. You should have known it. Oh my gosh. Boys. Hang on. Let me fix this. Boys, calm it down. Calm it down. John, what is up? Kai, what's up? Saint? Extra Freaky Bob, Repentance is in here after helping the elderly move. Big ups, big ups. Listen, gentlemen, I'm going to say this one time, and I don't want to hear nothing about it. We can't help it that my internet's so bad, Zeke's camera is choppy, all right? I just need you guys to act like he's in one of those claymation type of things from back in the day, okay? That's what I need you to imagine this whole stream, and we'll go from there, all right? Oh, gentlemen, hope you guys have had a phenomenal weekend. I've been fighting tooth and nail to try to get things handled. You know me. You know how that normally goes. All right. Boys, what is up? How is everybody? Before we get into these absolutely delightful topics. Oh my God, Kai, you legend. Absolutely renewing that membership. And now you got that silver badge, bro. Welcome in.
Ooh.
Oh my goodness. Rap out here working. Boys, tonight we've got 3 absolutely major heavy hitting topics to talk about. We're going to talk about Mr. Beast and Logan Paul launching Lunchly. We're going to talk about the PS5 Pro launching at a whopping $699.99 with the limited edition PlayStation 5 Pro Anniversary Edition. And then we're going to talk about Nintendo finally getting around to suing Palworld. It's going to be big. A lot going on. It's going to be big. All right. Let me see what we're doing here, boys. First and foremost, gentlemen, Mr. Beast and Logan Paul have teamed up to launch their own version of Lunchables. Let's talk about it. Have you seen anything on this, Zeke?
Not since you mentioned it to me.
Dude, listen. So they're launching their own version of Lunchables called Lunch. Okay? So it's going to come with a prime drink, a Feastables chocolate bar, and some type of entree. So let me pull this up here.
What kind of entrees we got?
Yeah, okay. Let's switch over here.
The entree.
So the entrees, we got Fiesta Nachos, the pizza, all right, and we've got turkey stack'ems. So this is like the traditional Lunchable stuff you're gonna have, right? You got your nachos, you've got the little make your own pizza, and then you've got like the cheese and turkey and cracker stuff. Okay. Initial thoughts. Okay. What's your take on this?
This feels like the what we're talking about later with Palworld. Is Lunchables going to end up suing them for for infringement?
It's awfully close, bro. Like they only changed maybe a couple of letters.
I mean, literally the whole tagline.
Oh gosh.
I mean, when's the last time you had Lunchable?
Dude,
yesterday.
It's been. I have adult Lunchables.
Whoa, they make those?
Hey, brother, can you shout out the waifu before we get too heavy? Her name's Ashley. Absolutely, shout out to Ashley. So no, it's not official.
Oh, okay.
So no, like so. Oh yes, happy early birthday, Ashley, for sure, dude. For sure. So my wife makes this thing she calls an adult Lunchable, which is just like club crackers and then slices of ham and cheese. And that's the closest I've had to a Lunchable in a minute. But I've not my son's not got to that stage yet to where like Lunchables are Like he's not one Lunchables. So I'm sure like they'll probably become into my diet after that. But as of right now, it's not in there. You know?
So when it is time, you're gonna have the boy drinking the prime, or
I don't know, man. That's so their whole thing here is that we're providing a healthy alternative to Lunchables because it has less sugar, less fat, less of the bad stuff. And then there's one segment here where they talk about how Lunchables they've supposedly got lead in it. There's some lead in Lunchables. And they're like, it's literally in their ad. They talk about that. But what's wild is, you know, that lawsuit. Have you heard about the lawsuit with Prime?
A little bit, yeah.
Well, that lawsuit is because they found traces of lead in Prime.
Right.
In I don't think it was in the States. I think it was somewhere else. But still, like, it's crazy. Legibles in the chat. Yeah, dude, it's kind of crazy. Honestly, man.
Yeah.
So the question comes into play here. The question comes into play, like, what? Some other creators are mad, and they're saying this is a bad move. You're using your platform to promote unhealthy food to children. Okay, and it's not salad, and it's not actually healthy things. And their rebuttal argument was, well, these kids are eating Lunchables anyway. So if they're already eating this, we're giving them a healthy alternative to what they're already eating, which I kind of see what they're saying there. But
Yeah, okay. I mean, how much healthier are we talking? Does it have 20 grams of sugar instead of 21%? Like, I mean, it's still all processed stuff at the end of the day. You know, it's not like they're, like you said, whipping up a salad and sticking it in a box.
Right, for sure. So I think the big thing here was like, I think the big thing, and I'm not quoting these numbers exactly. I think Lunchables had like 20 grams, and I think Lunchly had like 12 grams of sugar. So it's a decent amount, almost half. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But it's still the point of like, I don't know. I think a lot of creators are just mad. And something, and I'll agree with this, something doesn't sit super great with me about YouTubers selling food to children. Because this is what it, like Lunchables, obviously more of a child-based thing. A majority of their audience, Logan Paul, KSI, Mr. Beast, obviously more towards children.
Mm-hmm.
This is who they're being marketed towards. And it's tough because like it was different. It was different when it was just Mr. Beast and Feastables. It's a chocolate bar. It's not supposed to be healthy. You know what I mean? Like that went a little bit better with me. And it was like, got a little bit more sketchy when Logan and KSI were like, here's Prime, a hydration drink, kind of marketed to be a little bit healthy. You know what I mean? Mm. And now we've got full-fledged meals for children. I don't know. Like something just doesn't, I'm not trying to hate on them because they talked about like, we've built our brand up so now we can do this. I'm not saying it ain't going to sell. It's going to sell.
They're hitting their target audience with it. Like the people that are watching their videos are definitely very influenceable to begin with. So, I mean, it's going to be flying off the shelves.
Oh yeah, for sure, bro. For sure. And I just wonder like how long it is going to be until there is some type of lawsuit or something going on. Something happening.
If they keep finding lead in those drinks.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy. But that's really the question. Like, it's different when like merchandise is T-shirts and toys and other things. Do you think that creators with big platforms like that should be able to promote food products to their audience? Like what's your take on that?
I think that's a fine line. I mean, especially with something like this. Like it doesn't sit right with me either. If it was on the other end and it was something that was maybe a lot more healthy, or you're trying to promote something better for kids, then I think that would be a good use of your platform. But this feels more of a money grab with a false front of it's healthier. We're doing it for the kids, you know?
For sure, for sure. And I think like with Logan Paul's history and with all the recent things that come into play with Mr. Beast, I don't think it was great timing for them to launch this.
Yeah.
Like it would be different if Mr. Beast's reputation was still like impeccable and Logan Paul wasn't Logan Paul. But I feel like it's just met with a little bit more scrutiny because
it's a little dicey right now.
Yeah, for sure. And like it gets tough with like G Fuel, bro. I mean, a lot of people don't even take G Fuel on as a sponsor because it's like, I don't think you should be drinking something to give you energy when you're sitting at your computer. And that makes sense to me. Like I get that. And I don't know like how healthy or unhealthy it would be. I have no idea personally. I've not looked at it, but I mean, energy drinks alone aren't that great for you, you know?
Yeah. I mean, listen, dude, I don't need an energy drink. My heart gets up to 180 beats per minute just sitting there playing the end round of GeoGuessr. So I don't, you know, if I took an energy drink, you might catch me having a stroke on camera.
He said, me carrying you to a victory in GeoGuessr. That's what gets my heart rate elevated, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, dude. But you're right, though. It's crazy. I mean, I don't know, bro. It's dicey for sure. I mean, but like that's just our take. Let us know what you guys think like down in the comments because I really don't. A heart attack from G Fuel is wild. I agree, man. I agree. It's wild, especially with everything that's going on. I don't know that much about KSI, but I don't know. They're making money off of it for sure. It's gonna kill because Feastable's killed, and I feel like Prime does really well.
You know, that'd be a wild thing to have written on your headstone. Death by G Fuel.
Oh my god.
I'm tough.
I'm feeling skibbity today. Yeah, somebody's been drinking too much Prime for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, that's it. And listen, like, I'm going to say this. I don't know how much lead was in mine. I drunk Prime. I thought it was pretty good. I enjoyed it. I like the base coconut flavor. I thought it was pretty good. Have you had one?
I have not. So is the base coconut water?
Yeah, so the base is I think it's just partially coconut water, like 12% or something.
Yeah. Okay.
But I liked it. I like coconut flavors for sure. I don't.
Yeah.
I had one sip of Prime and threw it on the ground. Tasted like pure syrup. Oh my god, the Prime hate is crazy right now. Well, you guys didn't have enough lead in it. Mine had plenty of lead, and I loved it.
That's true. Yeah, it kind of knocked the sweetness off.
You guys need more lead. That's the problem, boys. It tastes like pure sugar. I actually don't think it's that bad. I took a look at it. I don't like have a bottle on hand right now. I really don't think it's that terrible. Anyway, there's that. I'm just saying, Prime wants to reach out to me for a sponsorship. We'll talk. But I've got to get a definite how much lead ratio is coming in my drinks. Like that's what I got to know. Oh gosh. To be fair, I had the limit, but a lot of people say share my opinion. Gotcha. Probably a different palate since we aren't from America. Wow. Are you telling me your palate's not adjusted to lead, Kai? That's crazy. Bro. That's a disrespect that's happening here. All right, boys. Enough about the Prime before we get defamation lawsuits. Gentlemen, the PlayStation 5 Pro costs $700. Is it going to be worth it? Let's talk about it. So, running through here, let me give you guys a quick comparison to how the PlayStation 5 is going to compare to the PS5 Pro. Oh goodness. All right. The PlayStation 5 Pro's GPU is approximately 45% faster than the base PlayStation. The CPU remains the same. So they didn't change it at all, but you can boost it by an additional 10% if you really want to. The console's memory is 28% faster. So all that math talk comes down to more pixels, higher frame rates, and it's promoting to deliver up to 3 times an increase in ray tracing performance. All right. So even with all the performance enhancements, people are like upset that the price is so steep because the base price of the PlayStation 5 was just $499. So you're looking at what? A $200 increase to the Pro?
Yep.
I mean, it's kind of crazy.
Yeah, I mean, kind of looking at some of those specs there.
So like Kai in the chat says, just get a pre-built PC at that point. And truthfully, you're getting into starter gaming PC territory with that.
Yeah,
like you really are. It's wild, and for it to just be a better GPU, and arguably the GPU is a big part of the console, but for the CPU not to be upgraded and the memory to only be like a quarter faster, like it's tough. It's can you really justify it being another $200?
$200, yeah. Yeah, dude. I mean, the price, like, how much is the new iPhone cost?
Oh gosh, I didn't even look it up.
Unrelated. I mean, well over $1,000 if you buy it outright.
Oh, I'm sure.
I feel like they're the staple of changing virtually nothing year to year and just ramping up the price. So I don't know. I mean, yeah, $700 steep. I've never bought a PlayStation anyway, so. But yeah, I feel like what they're saying in chat. I mean, go ahead, just start building a PC.
Yeah,
like the amount that you can do so much more with, and not just have a PlayStation.
For sure. Well, like Kai is saying, like arguably it's the same price as the PlayStation 3 with inflation, but it doesn't have a disc tray. So it's, I mean, it's tough, man. I think you have to get like a disc tray separate, like an attachment, which is wild, man. And that's something. So Repentance is talking about this. I seen a quote, and I can't remember exactly who it was from, and I'm going to also butcher this quote because that's what I do. But they had said something along the lines of, "Was priced like that because we can, because like who's going to compete with that? Like where's the competition? You know what I'm saying?" And arguably they have been leading for almost ever Xbox in sales. But again, like Repentance said, just because they are beating Xbox in sales doesn't mean everyone is 100% loyal to them.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, people were people were mad, bro. It was like the whole, like, it's so over type of vibe. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, people were mad, bro. Everyone's like, we're boycotting the PS5 Pro. We've got to boycott it. And then they launched this bad boy. Let me show you this to you, chat.
Let's see it.
They launched this bad boy. The 30th anniversary PlayStation Collection. And people lost it, bro. People lost it.
And that's where they get you.
And they said, "Oh my God, we've got to get it. We've got to have it." It's like it's the PlayStation 5, but it's like the PlayStation 1. And I'm gonna be honest. It's a sick concept, bro. With the color scheme and then putting the colors back on the buttons and just all the little details about it. It looks sick, homie. I mean, it truly looks sick.
That's pretty sweet.
But with the base price being $699,
yeah,
this being the collector's edition, gotta be at least $100 increase. $799, $800 bucks, bro. I mean,
that's insane.
That is crazy, man. Yeah. It looks clean. It's gorgeous. Like I truly love it. It does look great. I know like the gripping on the back of the controller actually has like the PlayStation logo, but like the 30th anniversary PlayStation. I mean, it's sick. It looks
Yeah.
good. But bro, they cooked this up. They knew that everyone was going to be mad about how much the PlayStation Pro was going to cost. PS5 Pro.
Their marketing team's paying the bills with that one.
Oh, they did. They said, boys, we've cooked. Because what sells? Nostalgia, bro. Yeah. Nostalgia sells. And they're like, this is it. This is going to make the money. And this will sell. But the PlayStation 5 Pro 30th Anniversary Collection, they're only selling 12,300 of them.
Yeah.
Globally, they're only selling 12,300 of them.
Bro, you know when people get their hands on it and start reselling, it's gonna be insane. The price.
Oh, dude, it's gonna be it's
$2,000
easily, bro. It's gonna be scalped to high heaven because each one of the PlayStations that are sold are going to have a number 1 through 12,300. So it's like truly a collector's item at this point.
Yeah,
and I think that's insane, man. Like.
Yeah,
because I was talking to my brother about it. He's like, I want one. And am I way off base here? Like, I feel like 12,000 is not a lot of them.
No, dude, globally, not at all.
I mean, and I don't know, and I don't know. I think they're going to do like, they might do standard editions that don't come with the Pro. Like, just like the PlayStation 5. I don't know. But I know for sure with the PlayStation 5 Pro, they're only doing 12,300 of these.
I mean, that's another great move.
Dude, yes. Like they're cooking. They're like, yeah. And that goes back to the quote. Yeah, we're selling it for $700 because we can. And they're right.
People are going to buy it. They're right. Yeah.
And they're right. That's going to be the same thing when GTA 6 comes out. And it's $100 base game. It's gonna sell because they can. Like,
and I'm gonna buy it.
I'm gonna buy it. Yeah, I mean, truthfully, and it's gonna be on console only. So I'm probably gonna have to get a PlayStation 5 Pro to play Grand Theft Auto 6.
Oh no,
we can't win, bro. Dude, they got us. They got us for life, bro. For life.
The boy.
Dude,
I did see a comment kind of earlier there about the disc tray situation. I mean, let's be honest. In every game you got to have downloaded anyway, no matter if you've got the disc or not. Why we even got disc anymore?
Truthfully, and like honestly,
you
like
don't need the tray
unless you're like doing something like backwards compatibility type of game. Truthfully, because like when you build a new PC now, you don't have disc trays. Like, I didn't even think about getting a disc tray for mine. You know what I mean? Because I just didn't need it.
Yeah.
I just didn't need it. I mean, this looks nice, though.
That is clean. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not even a PlayStation guy, but that's pretty clean.
You can let people borrow your game. I mean, that's it. I'll tell you what. This has all been the long game to close down GameStop. Discontinuing disc trays. Like, we're out, bro. Oh man, no, PCs can be expensive for sure. Oh gosh, but no, it's wild, bro. Absolutely. Oh gosh. Maybe, I mean, that's just how I feel. Like, what do you guys think? Let us know in the comments. What do you guys think about the PlayStation 5 versus the PlayStation 5 Pro? Like, is it worth it to you guys who have a PlayStation 5? Are you going to upgrade to the Pro? Like, I like, let me know because I'm genuinely curious. GameStop will sell exclusively gift cards. I think that they were talking about going to like a. I ain't even got a 5. I'm still on 4. No games and no support, so no. I mean, I don't have one. Not worth it. I have a PlayStation 5, haven't touched it this year. Not Pro's a waste of money. And that's the thing. That's kind of where I'm at. When Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out, it's going to be on console first. I'm going to have to. So unless the Pro drops in price next year, I'm probably not going to get it. I'll probably do like a Series X or something. Truthfully, I don't know.
You probably said this. When does it drop?
Pre-orders go live for it this Thursday on the 26th.
Oh, okay.
So soon. Pre-orders go live soon. I'm not entirely sure when it's dropping. But yeah. Oh goodness. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Moving in to Nintendo suing Palworld. Nintendo is suing the creators of Palworld for Pokemon copyrights. Let's talk about it. So Palworld released earlier this year and was basically Pokemon with guns and forced manual labor. So like some creatures in the game, and I'll say this, arguably look really similar to some Pokemon. I gotta be honest. I agree. I share the same sentiments for Penance. I don't like. Why did it take so long? And I got a theory about that. I'll talk to you. It's crazy. And Zeke, I know you played We played Palworld. The first
grinded out some Palworld.
Like the first, we like to in game, bro. Like we lost sleep. We almost got fired because of that stuff. Like it's truthful. Truthfully. Yeah. So let me pull up this picture for you. So you guys can kind of see some of the similarities, and these aren't even the most similar ones.
Oh, I was hoping you'd have this cooked up.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. I've got some. Look at some of these, bro. So, I mean, it's tough because it's almost like, oh, we didn't copy that. We just copied some aspects of it. So I'd argue the top one, you could get away with. The top one, I think you could get away with for sure.
Change the color scheme, some of the little attributes there.
I think so. Like this one, not wearing a hat. This one's got a hat, bro. Big difference. That's true. Big difference. Look at this.
Yeah.
I think these two are different. Arguably, I think they're a little different. I mean, we don't have the little. Well, we do kind of have the little spiky things there. I mean, I think it's still a little bit different though.
Yeah. I mean, a wolf's a wolf, right? Only so many ways you can kind of redesign that.
Right. This one is tough to argue against. Like this one's kind of rough.
That's gonna be page one in the
tough to beat
when they're
tough to beat the allegations, bro.
Yeah,
tough to beat the allegations. And then this one, I'd argue, is not too similar, except for the eyes and the big circular form.
Yeah.
So Johnny in chat's got a great point here, and I actually read this. From what I understand, it's more about the patent of throwing a ball or a device that catches a creature, and then releasing them coming out in any direction that they're thrown. So they're patenting the catching phase of it. They're trying to say they're trying to say that they have got copyrights on throwing something and catching something and then throwing something and releasing something. And I also seen this, John, which is crazy, dude. Like, how are you going to do that? Like, it's wild. That's on the stuff that come up about how Pokemon Company copied another company for their Pokemon designs. I seen that same. And that's the thing. Like, at this point, I would argue so much has been invented that you'll never come up with something that's completely original. However, there's a big difference between inspiration and like imitation. You know what I mean? So like I would argue this is probably inspiration. I would argue this is probably inspiration. This is leaning towards more imitation. I got to be real with you guys. Like this is just too like, yeah, they gave it. I was like, let's take Lucario, let's make him Egyptian. You know what I mean? Like, that's kind of it. And this is probably inspiration just because of the eyes and the big form. Because this is noodles. This is blue spaghetti. This is spaghetti. This is Yeti. This, you know, I don't know. That's just kind of my take on it right now.
So with the suit, I don't know how much you've looked into it. I mean, is it going to be primarily centered around the catch and release aspect, or are they throwing in like the whole character scheme as well? Or
I think the big thing is Lucario already is Egyptian UD. Well, okay. And now we're in more trouble. Now we're in more trouble, chat.
It's double trouble.
I think what I had seen the leading claim was the capture aspect of it, is what I gathered. The capturing aspect was the lead, but they have a ton of receipts to be like, look at this. You're trying to tell us this wasn't inspired, or this isn't imitation, because there is, like there truly is. Like, let me.
God, that's wild for them to have a patent on that. Like,
I know, and I don't know.
No one else can make something a lot like that has that mechanism in it. I mean, it's insane to me.
No, for sure. So, like, let me pull this one up for you. See what you think about this one. What do you think about this?
I mean, that feels more like inspiration to me.
I can see that. The hair on the back is definitely close to like imitation. I guess it being a quadruped is also
Yeah.
It's but like, oh, they changed the ears. They're like, let's round. That's what we need, round. And then give it tail. Give tail. You know?
The star.
1,000 yards there. I mean, I don't know. And then let me get you one more here. Oh gosh. Because there's one I definitely wanted to show. And let me see if I can find it. Okay, so yeah, this one. Arguably the main character from it all. Okay. Like let's see this. Up I zoomed in.
About to pull up.
Bro, don't you worry about that.
This one is definitely going to be more imitation.
I mean,
that's what I think you're pulling up. Yeah.
Tell me this, bro. Like, this is tough to go against. Yeah. And there's definitely some differences. Like, obviously the teeth here. I mean, we don't have these two two
creepy human spots.
Yeah, give him a little haircut here. I mean, the Mewtwo is also extremely similar. But like, come on, this right here, we gave him a little white belly. It's tough.
Yeah,
And then also the wool ones. Again, it's an evolution. Yeah, it's truth. Like it's tough. Let's see if I can find one more here. Just looking around.
Nintendo, they would probably sue you if you have an Italian man in your game due to Mario.
So, he's got a red hat. Shut it down. Shut it down. I mean, that's all I'm kind of get. That's all I can kind of see right now. Like the list goes on, right? Of all types of things we can talk about. Warner Brothers has a patent on the Nemesis system. Oh, that's crazy! I didn't know that. They patent the mustache. If you got a mustache character in the game, you're cooked. You're cooked, bro. Oh goodness, that's insane. Oh man. But that's that's just where we're at.
We kind of saw this coming. It's been a long
for
time
sure. And that's what I kind of want to talk about with why it took so long. Because the day before I had seen that they were suing Palworld was they had sued another game and I think successfully won from Pokemon. And I was like, oh wow, that's crazy. They're suing them, but not Palworld. The next day, they dropped the Palworld suit.
So they were just finishing up that suit, probably.
I think they were either prepping it to do one big case sweep, so nobody had time to prepare. You know what I mean? They're like, all right, send out all the copyright cases now, and then go from there. I think that was probably what was happening. They were like, let's prepare a good case for multiple entities, and then go from there. I think that's what they were kind of cooking up. And then that's the question. does Nintendo and Pokemon have the rights to the monster tamer genre? Or do you think this is more just like classic Nintendo?
The question for me or chat?
For both, I think. What do you think?
I mean, I think most of the time, it's definitely some Nintendo greed. Like people love Palworld. I mean, I loved Palworld. Granted, it was one of those 2-month games,
Yeah.
right? But I thought it was cool the ideas that they had. It was like it puts a little twist on the classic Pokemon style catch and release. So I thought it was cool that they could do that, and I don't feel like it's really had an impact on Nintendo that much that they need to do this. So I think that's definitely more of their greed coming out.
Right. I mean, and I think it's almost like more. So many people were like looking at it and they're like, look at what this smaller company done, and then compared it to Nintendo's most recent Pokemon. You know,
Mm-hmm.
like I wasn't super impressed with their most recent Pokemon game. And granted, I'm not a huge Pokemon player. I just don't. It's tough. I think Nintendo was just like that with all their copyrights, with their music for sure, with anything else. I think they're really shut it down because this is our stuff type of vibe. And I love the things that Nintendo makes. But the way they handle their copyrights and stuff is just like close to the chest.
Yeah.
This is live, LMAC. We're live, bro. But yeah, I think that's kind of where we're at. So big question for chat here. Who do you think will win the case between Pokemon and Palworld? Let us know in the comments. What do you got? Who do you guys think is going to come out on top here? With the information that John's given us about them having the patent for the capturing, which is crazy that they would even like let that be a thing. Like that they would be like, yeah, you can copyright that.
Yeah.
I don't think, historically speaking, I do not think Nintendo loses.
I mean, if nothing else, at the end of the day, think about the lawyers that Nintendo has on deck versus whatever Palworld is going to have to scrap up.
For sure. Pokemon is a stupid amount of money. Yeah, I agree. I agree with all that. Yeah, I agree. I think they don't have a case with the designs, but I think if it's over the throwing aspect, that'll be where they lose. 21st night of September. Oh my God, this is the 22nd night. I don't remember.
Don't remember. I already forgot. Actually,
I agree. So here's the big thing about this. If they were to lose that and they wanted to keep the game, what is your alternative to catching and releasing pals in Palworld if we can't use the spear anymore?
They're just going to give you a big net gun and you're just going to go shoot them out and then you got to drag them back to your camp.
I think it's already a thing. I think there's a spear where it says murder. Oh, that's crazy, dude. Like, so I can see this being chains. Oh my God. Just one of those, like, what do they call those things? The two, like, with the two balls on the end of it, you spin it around and throw it to somebody's legs.
Oh yeah.
And that,
I don't know the name for it, but
yeah. So here's what we do. Yeah. We have a net bazooka, and it's like that episode of SpongeBob where they think they're on the moon or whatever, and they like launch it, and then they just reel it back in like.
Yeah.
Ebola. Thank you, Nitro. Yeah. Oh man. Call from the sky like Helldivers. Oh, that's crazy. Well, Palworld's never been much of a catch and release, maybe a little more catch and enslave. That's true.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh goodness. No, that's wild.
I will say you can catch humans on that game, and Pokemon never lets you do that. So they definitely don't have a case with that one.
Come on, boys. I'm just saying I never had a squirrel watering the plants. You know?
That's true.
Oh, man. All right, boys, listen. This is big time. You guys are going to love this. So in the past couple of episodes, we've had Zeke, giving me some type of challenge. Today, everyone's getting involved. We're doing a video game trivia Kahoot. Oh my gosh, no way. No way. It's happening, boys. It's happening. We've got it here, boys. Live and in person. Video game trivia Kahoot. Oh, man. All right. How long did you make the timer for these questions?
Like 20 seconds for
20.
one. Yeah.
Can we change it? Whoa.
Yes, but you might want to get off there.
Oh my gosh.
They're all multiple choice.
Okay.
And it's one of those that the faster you answer, I think the more points you get.
Okay. I just don't know how bad the delay is going to be from
that's true.
From the stream.
See, actually, I can probably change it real quick. Let's see.
Okay.
What do you think?
Okay, sounds good. I'm going to run to the restroom while Zeke does that, and then we're doing Kahoot.
How long you think on that? Question.
I don't know. How long's the delay? I'm gonna say delay, and then I need one of you to type in the chat. Delay.
I don't know if the assignment was was understood.
La 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 la.
Oh, there it goes.
Maybe 30 seconds.
Make it 30?
Maybe 30 seconds. I think that would work. I think 30 seconds work. All right, I'm going to the restroom real quick chat. I'll be RB.
How many weeks is this?
Dialed in here. See. Last one. All right. That should have it.
Do it.
I think that's got it.
Okay.
Sounds good. Might just refresh.
Yeah, sounds good.
Cool.
Oh.
What's up, Kai? Just saw that. I was dialed in.
Man was locked in.
Man was dialed.
All right. Can you pick your name on this?
Probably.
Everything better be appropriate. This is on the YouTube chat. That's all I'm going to say about it. I might hop on here and play. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Is there anybody who wants to play this not in there right now? Because I don't know how many of you guys are hopping in. Because I don't want to start before we have everybody who wants to play. Oh my I think that's close to everybody. John, are you wanting to hop in? Or are you going to sit it out? I think 30 seconds for each question is what Zeke put it to.
Mm-hmm.
And hopefully it works well.
Most of them are going to be about how quickly you can get your answer in, I think.
But the good news is everyone's going to see it at the same time. So, like, the delay's not really going to matter that much. I'm about to put something down. Gotcha, John. All right. So we'll go ahead and start if everyone's ready. After, I don't know how long we could wait. It's only 10 questions. All right, boys.
Could be a quick one.
Yeah. All right. We're starting in 3, 2, right now. Gaming trivia. In what video game did Mario first appear in? Mario Cement Factory goes hard, bro. Oh my goodness.
Ooh.
3 at Show Media. What's that about?
That might be. I don't know.
Oh, it just shows a picture.
Oh.
All right. Next question, chat. Oh, it's just the answers. Nitro at the top with 830. Rep right behind him. Tan with 667. Close game. Severed Nomac. Pick it up, boys. What's up, Sean? How are you? Next question. In what year did Sony announce that they were developing a PlayStation Portable? Oh my gosh. How old? This is probably before most of these children were alive. Is this a public Kahoot? Yeah. I mean, any of you guys can join. This is how public it is. 2006. Is that right? No. Yes. No. Answer was 2003, like I said before. Oh, gosh. What's up, Get Some Welcome in? Elementary days. Never existed. Next question. All right. No points awarded. Next question. Hold up. What the kaboom? It's at the bottom if you guys want to hop in real quick. I guess you can still hop in because I didn't lock it.
Yeah, you still get some points.
All right. Next question. As of December 2018, what is the name of the largest body of water on the Fortnite Battle Royale map?
2018.
Oh my gosh. I don't know this answer. I would have to say it'd be Loot Lake, I would think.
You should have played along. Oh, wait, you can't.
Oh,
Look
man.
at everybody. Dude.
GG's, boys. GG's. Nitro at the top, Rep right behind him.
Uh-oh.
Tan right there. Oh, Elmac and Severed on the board here, boys.
On the board.
Oh, Desmond Miles is the main protagonist of the first few installments in what series of video games?
You know this one, UD?
I know this. Oh, come on.
Okay.
Oh, come on.
Okay. What's gonna say?
You know me, bro. I know this. I know this answer. Ooh. Resident Evil was a good guess. I will give that. I will give that to a couple of people. Yes, sir. Assassin's Creed. Nitro still at top. Oh my God, Tan moved ahead of Elmac here.
Uh-oh.
Next question, boys. The first game in the Final Fantasy video game franchise was released for what console? Oh, man.
Uh-oh.
No, man. 5 answers. Oh, man.
Had to up the ante a little bit.
1 answer's in, though. That's crazy. Somebody got there pretty quick. Oh, my goodness, bro. It was the NES, and nobody got it.
Nobody got the NES.
My TV. Next question. Oh, boys.
Damn, tough
Nobody moving. We're halfway through. 5 out of 10. Next question, chat. In what year did world-renowned YouTuber Universe Divide first start his channel? Oh my God. A UD lore question? A UD lore question? This is crazy. This is wild, bro. If 2024 was on here, so many people would have picked it. Oh my goodness.
Oh, who got it?
Oh my
Who got
goodness.
it?
It's gotta be. If it's not 10, I'm gonna be so mad. It's crazy. Y'all think I'm that old? I've got unk status. That's wild.
Hey, you do have unk status.
Oh my god. I can't tell who got it right. I guess it was Nitro.
Nitro did it? Okay.
Oh my gosh. That's crazy. All right, question 7 coming up, boys. What 1985 video game begins with a planned departure from Independence, Missouri? Oh, bro. Dysentery simulator goes.
Thought of his dysentery simulator.
Dysentery simulator goes so hard, bro. Oh god. Oh goodness. Oh, Nitro is running away with it. Oh gosh. Severin says, I'm just here to make other people score better. That's crazy. Moving into question 8, boys. In what year was The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past released? Oh my goodness, look at this box. Mm-mm-mm. Take a little bit longer. People struggling. People struggling.
People thinking about this one.
They know I'm going to be mad if they don't get it right. Oh, close. 4 people got it right. That'd have been tough. Okay. A quick Google would have been tough to get that in that amount of time, I think. 10. Ain't no way you missed this, bro.
Dang.
The better years. Oh my goodness. Nitro's on a 3 question streak. Elmac moving up. Rep moving up. 10 has dropped behind severely, bro. You guys are old. I wasn't around in 91, first off. All right, moving into question number 9. The following quote belongs to which fictional character? Wake me when you need me. Bro. Tannis fell off. I think so. I had a guess before the answer choices come up, and then I thought I had.
Okay.
But I'll tell you this, I've not played 2 of these franchises. Ooh, I got it. Now with that to Jack. I've never played BioShock. I've never played God of War. But I did think, like, before the answers were shown, that it was that. Oh my goodness. Nitro's got in the bad boys.
Nitro.
Running it up. Oh my goodness. All right. I think they did do a God of War port to PC, didn't they? I might do that actually. All right, boys. Last
question is multiple answers, so you got to select.
Oh my gosh.
The 4 correct answers.
All right, boys. Last question. Select the 4 Game of the Year winners from 2020 to 2023 from a list. How is there 4? There's only been... No, that math works. Sorry.
That's 4 years.
Oh, gosh. I've got my 4 picked. I don't know if they're right.
Okay.
Oh, they got to get answers in, boys. You got to get answers in. Oh, my goodness. This has got to be a joke, bro. No way. I would have missed it. I would have missed this 100%, dude. Baldur's Gate 3, I would have guessed. The Last of Us Part 2, because everyone loves The Last of Us, I would have guessed. Elden Ring, of course, goated. It Takes Two over Red Dead is wild.
Yeah, that's what, according to the onlines.
That's crazy, man. Oh my gosh. And the winner, Nitro at the top. Elmac and Red. 10 didn't even place?
Dang.
That's wild, dude. Oh my goodness. That's crazy. I never would have thought It Takes Two would have won Game of the Year. It's a good game. We only had 10 questions set up, Sean. I'm sorry. This was all Zeke's idea. That's it. Elden Ring Kahoot, square up. You guys are wild. Well, Zeke asked me when he was writing these questions. He asked me, he's like, "You want to do an Elden Ring question?" I said, "Bro, they know the lore so well that I will never be able to get a question over on them."
Easy money.
Oh goodness, that's crazy. GG boys, that was fun. That was a good time. The Last of Us 2 port sucks. Apparently, really, I didn't play The Last of Us at all.
Damn.
Can you make another Kahoot?
We'll cook one up.
Oh goodness, boys, let's do an Assassin's Creed Kahoot. You guys are crazy. Listen, Kahoot's up there. Kahoot's a top tier contender for sure. Boys, you have to play God of War. I probably do, honestly. I'm trying to. So the new Zelda game comes out. You're a man, Nitro. The new Zelda game comes out this Thursday. And I'm going to be playing that, and I'm going to be doing a challenge wheel for the entire run through. I've not got all the logistics worked out just yet, but it's going to be crazy. So listen, here's what I'm going to do, boys, because Zeke has got to get out of here. My man's got to work in the morning. I don't. I'm taking the day off to work on a lot of house stuff, which hopefully next weekend or the weekend after, we're going to be moved in. So that's going to be a great time. Anyway, I think here's what I'm going to do. If we're really up for it, we can do random Kahoots online on the vertical stream. Anyway, I'm going to start another stream. Did the Amazon orders arrive? No. I've actually not ordered it yet. Don't yell at me. I'm going to try to get it all ordered before we get moved into the house. What's up, Loria? What's up? Listen, guys. That's all we're going to do right now for the Divide podcast segment. I'm going to cut this stream, and then I'm going to start our vertical segment. And you guys have talked me into doing some Kahoots. I think we're going to do some Kahoots. Rando Kahoots online. What fun that's going to be. Nice. Alrighty, boys. Thank you guys for hanging out. I really appreciate it. I think this went pretty swell outside of a couple of connection issues and whatnot. But I think we'll keep doing this. I think we'll keep kind of doing this stuff. I enjoyed it. Anyway, you guys have a great 15 minutes before I start the next stream, and I will see you guys then.
Peace out, boys.